Welcome back to The Living Years, a journey through movies and music from each year I've been alive. Today we begin the top 30 albums of 1979, and that starts with the final AC/DC release of lead vocalist Bon Scott's life, Highway to Hell. It came out in July of '79, and he died in February of 1980. The title track is one of the best of their career, and the rest of the album is great too. Joe Jackson is at 29 with his debut album Look Sharp. Anchored by the hit Is She Really Going Out With Him? It's some catchy hipster rock similar to Elvis Costello or Nick Lowe. There's a bit of reggae influence here as well. Sometimes his voice reminds me a little bit of one of my favorites, Rick Springfield. Also dropping their debut album in '79 was The Pretenders. I have a love-hate relationship with Chrissie Hynde's voice, and I like the band best overall when they go for pop more than rockin' out. But having said that, Stop Your Sobbing and Kid are the bomb, and for the most part it is a strong debut for a huge group. Let's just go ahead and make that 3 debut albums in a row. At 27 is Pat Benatar's first, In the Heat of the Night. This is a strong and confident start to her pop rock career with hits like Heartbreaker and her cover of John Cougar's I Need a Lover. The self-titled sophomore release from Prince is at 26. It's much better than his first one. He's got some danceable pop jams, gentle R&B ballads, and rockin' guitar tracks. The purple one is certainly beginning to find himself. Plus, his early version of I Feel For You is here, made famous later by Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Coming in at number 25 is the live double album from the Ramones. These songs have even more energy in concert than they did in the studio. These guys take us through 28 songs in less than an hour. It's a great set featuring all the best from their first 3 albums. In the 24th spot, Fleetwood Mac attempts to follow up Rumors, the most successful album of their career. The result is Tusk, a double album similar to that of the Beatles' White Album, in that it's a sprawling collection of songs that vary greatly in style and see its talented band members contributing mostly independently of each other. It's certainly not their best, but it's better than no Fleetwood Mac at all. I give Lindsey Buckingham credit for thinking outside the box on his tracks, but I prefer the songs from Christine McVie and Stevie Nicks. At 23 is Candy-O from the Cars. The best track here is the first, Big Single. Let's go! I like the nightlife, baby. The band is really settling into their sound and continuing to write catchy pop gems. A debut album that really surprised me is at number 22, Get the Knack. Their big hit My Sharona is here, but it may not even be my favorite track. There's some stuff that sounds more like the Beatles, and they even cover Buddy Holly's song Heartbeat. Closing out this episode is an atypical entry just called Rap Singles. This was the year where hip-hop transitioned from the streets to the studios. But at this point they were just being released as singles. After digging around on the internet, I found over 30 rap singles released in '79. Associated primarily with house parties and discos, these songs would go on for upwards of 15 minutes. They didn't have their sights on radio hits, they just wanted to keep people dancing as long as they could. Receiving the biggest attention, historically speaking, was the Sugar Hill Gang song Rapper's Delight, the first one to hit the Billboard Top 40. But other big releases included Curtis Blow's Christmas Rap, the first recordings of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and the song that most consider to be the very first on the market, King Tim III by Fatback. Full rap albums would start to surface in 1980, but until then I really wanted to take this time to acknowledge where and when the genre began. The top 20 will be in our next episode. I can't wait to see you then. Thanks for watching.